to more Secret Invasion, ladies and gentlemen. We are on Season 1, Episode 2. Last time on Secret Invasion, it was kind of crazy, actually. Maria Hill, potentially dead. I don't think she's dead. I am still crossing my fingers that she is not dead. Like, Nick Fury is a bit rusty. He's been up in Saber for so long. I don't think he knows fully what she's capable of. And I think she's faking her death here. Maybe another friendly Skrull turned into Nick Fury to... But no, was it Gravik that turned into Nick Fury? We really don't know. We don't know. I think she could be faking her death in some way just so that she's off the map for Skrulls to transform into her. They wouldn't transform into someone that's dead, right? So if they all think that she's dead, she's off the list of potential Skrulls. I don't know. That's my big brain theory, but she really could be dead. I don't know. They could have done that. Gravik, though, the main villain, the main Skrull villain, is trying to start a war between Russia and the US. Typical. Pretty classic. We also got Sonya. Don't really know what she's up to, but she also seems like a villain character. And Gaia is kind of in between both sides right now. We don't really know if she is on Nick Fury's side or still on the side of New Skrullos and Gravik. I'm guessing she just maybe messed up or didn't know the full details of the plan, and that's why she gave them the wrong bags and the bombs still went off. But yeah, I don't know. Gaia could be a villain character as well, but I don't think so. I'm hoping not. Anyways, that's where we're at on Secret Invasion so far. Yeah, leave a like, subscribe. Let's hop into the episode. 1997. Brixton, London. Oh, Gravik. Gravik's home.
This is Gravik.
Yep.
Gravik.
He becomes a London man. Who's Vara? Is she the one at the end of WandaVision?
Were killed in the last.
I don't know why she seems familiar.
He escaped from behind enemy lines, piloted a ship all on his own.
Sorry to hear about your parents.
They died a brilliant death.
He's already Londonese.
Work here?
British. UK-ish. What is it again? Londonese. That's gonna be my thing now. They did a good job with Nick Fury here. He looks very young. I don't know what they did. If they just shaved his beard or put on makeup or whatever. Or they're using de-aging.
While you work to keep my home safe, Carol Danvers and I will find you a new one. We'll be
They never got around to that.
Thank you, Soren.
What if that woman just walks in right now? Soren! Ah, she dead. That's the little guy, yeah? She just takes on the movie star Amelia Clark. That's crazy. Nick Fury's like, really? You chose that disguise? Really? Bro? Really? Bald man over there? Not about anyone in the world.
Keep your word.
I'll keep mine.
He didn't keep his word because he didn't say anything. Oh gosh. Maria. I don't know if she's about to get the Agent Coulson treatment, get her brain worked on by a spider or not. I don't know. No, she's still walking with him. Gaia, what are you doing? What the heck? Is this one of Sonya's people? Oh. But that could be anyone. Anyone. If I see someone turn into Talos's old man, Ben Mendelsohn's skin, that could literally be anyone. Still. I still really like the Secret Invasion intro, guys. Okay, I think they did it for a reason. I think AI is really, really bad. It takes away a lot of jobs. Especially at a time right now like the writer's strike. But I think it makes sense to use it here. And they still had 6 different artists working on it and making the perfect thing. But still, I know it's pretty bad. But even like Real Rejects, when I was watching them, even Koi, the comic book genius, they were all like saying that's the best intro they've ever seen from Marvel. And it is. It fits the theme very well. It makes sense. You're looking at something that's not human. You're looking at something that's not quite right. No face is fully formed there. You don't know if it's human or not. A scroll. It just fits the theme so well. So I'm guessing that's why they made it. They're not going to do that anymore. Don't worry, guys. But yeah, they said that was the best intro they've ever seen. And then they said, but I hope it's not AI. And yeah, even last episode I said it was AI because it definitely looks like AI, and it turned out to be very interesting.
Здесь больше шансов встретить инопланетянина.
Yeah, true. Nope, he is. Oh my god.
Gone.
Talos and Fury here need to retire. Look at these old men. How are they supposed to solve this world issue right now?
One time she said,
Tell me something I don't know about you and Susie. And playing behind old man Jackson's barn. Suffice it to say, I wasn't about to tell her about that.
so I made up something crazy.
Me and Susie saw a bullfrog with polka dots. The mere fact that I did that told her everything she needed to know about me and Susie.
You want to go a few rounds?
Sure.
It's like a soft, friendly
Tell
interrogation.
me something I don't know about the destruction of Skrulls.
You know everything there is to know about it, Fury.
Name of the game is tell me something I don't.
Galactus ate it.
Who's here? All of us.
Wait.
Oh,
You're
millions?
telling me there's a million Skrulls?
I mean, at this point, they probably repopulated even more than a million.
Have you lost your reptilian ass mind?
Emperor Georges?
You lied to me.
Hey, we were being hunted across the universe. I had two choices. I could let my people be annihilated or summon them here to Earth. What would you have done?
This ain't about me.
There are so many planets out there, dude.
The host gets to set the terms of the visitation.
What happens when the host disappears? Huh? Because you were gone.
I've been up there for
Yeah.
years. You knew how to get in touch with me, Talos, and you didn't.
So as soon as the snap happened, he called the rest of the Skrulls here. And there weren't as many, too. Probably half of them were gone. More than half, maybe.
Skrulls and humans can coexist here on Earth.
Humans can't coexist with each other, Talos. You've been here long enough to know that. There is not enough room or tolerance on this planet for another species.
There really isn't.
Matter of fact, neither is this train compartment.
I like how they're giving them like long scenes. Don't tell me Maria's in there. Oh.
I'm sorry I couldn't protect her, Elizabeth.
You're Nick Fury. Maria believed in you.
Identified as a leading member of the online fringe group Americans Against Russia.
I hate that name so much. Americans Against Russia.
There's no way
A lot of these people
attack was committed by America.
are definitely Skrulls.
I'm not out in an hour. Shoot him in the head.
Ah, okay.
I quite like dogs. In fact, I prefer them. Dogs are
Dang.
hypocrites. And they don't lie. They don't lock each other up in cages.
True.
Reading of human history.
It's the only reading of human history.
Man, high evolution, it should have taken these guys to counter Earth.
And unlike the last war, each one of us around this table,
They would have liked it there.
I'm not going to lose this one. Humans were doomed to self-destruction. Long before we arrived on this planet, they were destined to consume themselves.
And what happens if the Avengers return?
You don't think I thought about that?
What are you gonna do, Gravik?
I promise.
I mean, I guess you turn into them, so
You will be repaid.
that'd be pretty annoying to deal with.
We need a single commander whose war power is total and unchecked.
My God.
Therefore, I nominate Gravik to the post of Skrull General.
Traitor.
Skrull General.
I can mobilize 1 million troops at this level.
Oh my, karate chop. They're not transforming their clothes when they're transforming right here. But sometimes they do? I'm confused. Guess just if they want to, they can. Let's see what happens when you don't submit.
Take on the universe. You go in peace, sister. You'll not be harmed.
Really? Oh, she's calling Talos.
Yeah, set up a meet between me and Gravik. Public place.
Okay, a meeting with Gravik. Interesting. I feel like Gaia in some ways is going to be a double agent here. Not just going to be on Gravik's side fully. I think when she sees what he's fully doing, she'll go back to Talos. Maybe once she sees the fracking pod room, I don't know. And is Rhodey in the fracking pod? We don't know if, I'm still thinking Everett Ross could be in a fracking pod.
Gravik has given me multiple locations for the harvest, all of them empty. Our fearless leader.
The harvest? They are trying to capture certain people to get into positions of power, get their memories. What are they making here?
This stunning sign of justice.
I think they're making something to make super Skrulls. I don't know. Maybe harvesting powers of superheroes to combine into a super Skrull. Rhodey, we love you, Rhodey.
Slovakia rolls its eyes at me one more time, I'm gonna put on the suit and carpet bomb it.
Oh my gosh.
Colonel, you are not a head of state.
United Kingdom lady, you are a Skrull.
You know what, let me just finish mopping up this globe-sized bucket of steaming hot caca you tipped over yesterday morning. Get a drink, that sound good?
You sound frustrated. What's the matter? Croatia talking crap?
Slovakia.
Well, carpet bomb their ass.
Burner's Tavern, 1 o'clock.
Who's man? I don't trust anyone. All these NPCs walking in the background, all these unnamed characters, they're all Skrulls. Alright, safe meetup location. There needs to be some way to test if someone's a Skrull or not, else they're never gonna get through this. Some holy water or something, I don't know.
Was there trying to stop the attack.
Oh, well, excellent job at that, by the way. 2,000 dead so far. Number will probably triple once they clear all the rubble. Meaning you not only set the stage for World War III, but you simultaneously flipped all of our allies to Team Russia.
And that's pretty bad. But it ain't his fault. The Avengers are in... that's a bad comparison. I was about to say the Avengers are always at locations of mass destruction. But they do a lot of time cause the mass destruction. So the Nick Fury Accords are coming.
Hydra?
Yeah, if Hydra was a bunch of green guys who could shapeshift into your daddy.
Has he not heard about Skrulls? A lot of people. He hasn't told most people, I guess. They didn't encrypt his message or anything?
About 15 years ago, I was part of an eyes-only top secret.
Oh, he does.
It's about a shape-shifting alien species that had sent a few of its light ships crashing down to Earth.
Oh.
The Pentagon was concerned that they might get into their heads to invade us one day from the inside.
There's a million.
It's true. And here's the crazy part. We're being invaded, and we can't even tell who the invaders are. We get them in a fight with the Skrulls, and next thing you know, they find themselves duplicated and turned into terrorists.
Yeah. But can they not just duplicate right now? It seems like they can just turn into anyone. Do they need to physically see the person to turn into them? I think they do. That would make it make sense. Because they, well, like in person see them. Because if they just saw a picture of Thor on TV, they can't just transform into him. Right? I would hope not.
I just spent all the political capital I had in getting Maria Hill's body back from the Russians.
Are you really talking to me about politics right now?
I'm here as an envoy of the United States.
Yeah.
Is political.
I remember when your job was protecting the planet.
We protect the planet by protecting our seat at the table.
Are you forgetting who helped you get your seat at the table?
Oh, so I owe you now? Is that it? But you should know better than most. The reason we wrestled this power from mediocre men who don't look like us was not simply to turn around and hand it to mediocre men who do. The point of this power is to be uncompromising, to be unsparing, to be able to sit across from a man we greatly admire, with whom we share an entire professional, personal, ancestral history with, and to tell him without any reservation that he's fired.
Fired? You can't fire Fury. Rhodey's a Skrull. This can't be him. No, it can't be. Everyone's hating on Fury. Dang. Oh, that picture in the background looks like a Skrull. You see that? What the heck? That's definitely placed there for a reason.
Are you seriously under the impression that just because you stripped me of my titles, I relinquished my DNA?
Careful, Fury.
Oh. This is...
I'm Nick Fury. Even when I'm out, I'm in.
I'm in. Oh, alright. He'll just be a vigilante. Nick Fury the vigilante. I thought he was about to be like, Rhodey, are you a Skrull? You know the coolest part about watching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. right now and only being on season 1? We heard a line recently about Coulson. He's able to tell when he's talking to like an alien. He's able to tell during an interrogation when he was talking to an Asgardian. I want Nick Fury to be like that in some ways where he is able to just tell, you know, someone that he's talking to is a Skrull. And he doesn't even question it to like instantly shoot them right there or do something about it.
Didn't your mother ever warn you could lose an eye by beating your meat like that?
My mother never told me that, I'm gonna be honest. I wonder if that was not supposed to happen. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh, this is violent. Yo, oh, Skrull. That's a good test. That's a good way to test out if they're a Skrull or not. You just gotta take a little skin sample, just a little. Ka-ching. Groot, Frost. Oh, they're Frost Beast, Coal Obsidian, Extremis. We're dealing with that in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. right now. They're making a Super Skrull out of all that. So in the comics, I'm pretty sure Super Skrull takes the powers of the Fantastic Four, which would be all these same powers basically, except for the Frost Beast thing that they're taking here. I think Super Skrull doesn't take Invisible Woman. I'm pretty sure it takes all the Fantastic Four. So no frost powers, my knowledge, unless maybe it does. I don't know. But now the fantastic stretching will be Groot's DNA. How did they get Groot? Whatever. Okay. The extremists that they mixed in would be the Human Torch. That's pretty cool the way they're doing this. I do wish there was a Fantastic Four though, but whatever. They're not here yet, so. Dang, even now Extremis is coming back, really.
But everyone talks when their blood starts to cook at 160 degrees centigrade. It's a biochemical imperative.
I don't even know what centigrade is. Celsius? Nah, this wouldn't terrify me. I only know Fahrenheit, lady. Weird spot.
He's building a machine.
What kind of machine?
I think it's to make us stronger.
He's gonna make a lot of Super Skrulls. In the comics, isn't there only one Super Skrull? I don't know anything, but like, that's what I've heard. Wonder if in this show they're gonna make multiple though.
Some married couple.
What's their name?
I can't, please.
Married couple. Imagine. Imagine. People disguised as the Richards. Reed Richards.
Dalton!
Nah, Dalton. Oh my.
Dalton.
They could have made it so cool. Sorry, my fan brain just gets in the way sometimes. Don't tease us with married couple and all this stuff. Why'd the sausage do that when he hit it? Gravik. Uh-oh. 2. That's a tiny room. I don't think... Okay. Hiding behind the meat. That's kind of cool. Oh, escape hatch time. Whoa. Oh, that was sick. Oh, he Dead by Daylight hooked him. Oh, Gravik is getting at it at Dead by Daylight for sure now. Okay, Gravik's cool. The way he fights. Was not expecting that. Was not. Oh, a little sussy Sonya here. Venting, of course. Oh my gosh, a bit overkill, guys. Oh, that guy behind the doors. Okay, I thought the door was gonna blast inward and hit him. Man is hooked. Sonya is the MVP getting this information from him. I don't think Gravik trusts this guy.
Almost there, bro.
Bro. Oh, he's part of the tracksuit mafia for sure. Sucks for that guy. Guy, I hope this changes you. I hope your experiences with Gravik change you, please. What? Fury? You got a Skrull wife? Skrull GF? Uh-oh. Does he not know? Or... I'm so confused. No, no. Bing. Nice. That's wholesome. This is wholesome. The thing is, though, does he know? Or does he not? Special guest star Colby... Shut up. Kobe Smulders. I don't know if we were specifically supposed to know which Skrull that was based on their design when they were a Skrull. I can't tell. They all look pretty much identical. But yeah, that's very wholesome. Nick Fury has a wife. He is married. I remember there was a big fan theory going around when Homecoming came out. That MJ was Nick Fury's daughter. I don't know why. But that was the thing. I don't think that's real. But he is married. That's interesting. Now, whether he married a Skrull knowingly, we don't know. But yeah, the Skrull seemed pretty comfortable taking up its disguise in his home, so I'd say it is knowingly. I think he fell in love with the Skrull. I don't know. I don't know. The endings of all these episodes, or these 2 episodes so far, leave me very unsure about what's going on. Last episode, I was debating constantly if Maria is actually dead or not. I think at the end of every episode, they're just going to leave you with, is that a Skrull or not? Is that real or not? They're just going to mess with your head to make you want to watch the next one. But yeah, this was an interesting episode. Talos and Nick Fury got in a bit of a fight. A lot of long and drawn out scenes of like dialogue scenes, which I love because usually Marvel's just like, they just don't do that. And it feels really good here, getting the time to sit with our characters and see what they're really thinking in their heads right now. The whole Rhodey thing, I really like Rhodey. And of course, he's just doing everything he can in his power right now, following orders from the top of the US government. But it kind of felt a little out of character, like wanting to fire Nick Fury here, telling Nick Fury what to do, bossing him around. I can't tell if Rhodey's a Skrull or not, but that is something Rhodey would do too. It's not too out of character. It's like, he's got to do what he's got to do. And if Nick Fury is in the middle of this with thousands dead, then I see why he would fire him. I do want to go back and see that mission that Rhodey was on over 15 years ago or whatever. He said he was on a mission about some aliens invading, some green aliens. I wish we could see that. That'd be pretty cool. The whole Super Skrull thing, really sick. Loved that. Wish it was the Fantastic Four, of course, but it works here too. Why? How they have Groot DNA? I don't know. It would almost be cooler if they somehow found Venom and had his DNA, and that's what makes the tendrils instead of Groot DNA. I don't know if they could get DNA from Venom, but we know Venom is in this universe. We know it came from the Sony universe, and it's crawling around somewhere right now. Maybe around New York City. I don't know. But that would have been cool if Super Skrull had some Venom in it instead of Groot. But yeah, it's combined with that, Extremis, some like Frost Wolf, and then something else. I forgot. Imagine like Korg is on the screen. That's how they get their rock powers instead of the thing. Mix it with a little bit of Groot, a little bit of Korg. Anyways, the scale of this invasion has now just like went so much higher. I thought maybe there's like 1,000, maybe at most 5,000 Skrulls here. Nah, there's 1 million. 1 million. And they're not all bad, because there's definitely not 1 million of them in New Skrullos right now. So there are a lot of good ones out there. But who you can trust between humans and Skrulls and hybrids of both that are disguising, I don't know. This is going to get very complicated. I hope the chaos gets even more insane, because right now there's not too much going on. Like, it's a lot of dialogue. The biggest event was at the end of last episode. No other huge events or political changes have happened so far. a bit of panic, a bit of worry, but I want to see even more. I want to see the Skrulls go on the news or something and see the chaos it causes between citizens or just random civilians around the globe. Are random people out there trying to test for Skrulls? Are random people just going to start shooting each other? Is it going to cause that kind of chaos? I don't know. I do want to see something like that. Like, I almost want to see this in a way have the same effect the snap had on people. There's a million aliens that could be disguised as your own family members out there. It should have a huge effect on people, and I do want it to get out so people know about it. Because if the snap happened and they only showed like 2 people get snapped away, or 4 or 5 people, it just like plays it down a little bit of how bad that snap was. But luckily they showed it between multiple people throughout these shows and throughout just in Infinity War alone. And that really upped the scale and the stakes of it all. So if they can show how panicky people get, how much chaos the secret invasion causes, I'd like that a lot. That'd be very scary. Anyways, I have work in like an hour and a half, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to speed run edit this for you guys. And yeah, that's been it for now. If you want to watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. or Clone Wars or any other show that I'm watching early, by 1 week, become a channel member. Helps out a ton. Subscribing also helps out a ton. 90% of people on my channel don't subscribe. We are headed for 10,000 subs this year, and we're getting pretty close. So yeah, that's been it for today. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video very, very soon.